As a lot of people don't know, there's something called Facebook invoicing. And what I'm over here on my computer attempting to do is pull up my business account on Facebook so I can show you guys this. And I'm about to actually pay Facebook another $22,000. But you can actually get a line of credit from Facebook. Now, when you start doing Facebook ads, many people, when they first start off, they put like a credit card on file, which if you put a credit card on file, that actually makes sense. You can put like a regular credit card and you'll get your cash back and all this, but they're going to bill you at $750 or $1,000. You can also email Facebook or text Facebook via their DM and say, hey, look, Facebook, I'm tired of you guys billing me at $750 a pop. Can you change my threshold to be a flat 5,000? Meaning you just bill me at every 5,000. Obviously, you have to have the cash flow coming in for that, but you can do that. But the other thing that I would recommend you do is you go and you set up a Facebook invoice. And essentially, when you set up Facebook invoice, and this is an example of having business credit that does not report to the bureaus, but it's a really, really powerful example of business credit. So I have a $250,000 line of credit with Facebook, and it doesn't report to Dun & Bradstreet or Equifax Business or anything like that, but it's credit that I use all the time. So this means that I can spend up to $250,000 in 1 month with Facebook ads, and then they're going to make it on net terms. So I technically have 60 days to pay back the $250,000. This helps significantly with cash flow. So you mean to tell me if I already have a funnel that's making money, I can turn right back around, leverage Facebook for the traffic, have 60 days to pay it back, and then I can get all the money right now. Absolutely. So that's another one you want to do. So in order to get Facebook invoice, and I think I said this, but in case I didn't, you have to spend at least $10,000 a month for 3 months consecutively. Then you can apply for a Facebook line of credit, which essentially is their Facebook invoicing. It works very similar to like a net account. So in the previous video, I was talking about the different tiers of credit. This is an example of a net 60 account, right? So technically they'll invoice you for the month. So let's just say I spend $30,000 this month in Facebook. They're going to invoice me at the first of the following month, and then I have until the first of the following month to pay that back. So that's essentially 60 days in leverage I get right now to increase cash flow and make money. So I'm having trouble pulling it up right here, but I was just going to show you guys exactly how that line of credit worked. Now, one thing you have to understand about the Facebook invoice, when you get charged, when you transition from just putting your credit card on to you getting a line of credit with Facebook, they're going to require that you pay them via wire or ACH. Now, I'm huge on credit. So if I'm paying Facebook, yes, I'm getting the leverage, but I'm not getting any points for that. I would rather not do that. So how do you still, if you're leveraging the Facebook invoicing or the Facebook line of credit, how do you still pay that while using your credit card? In another video I broke down different ways you can leverage your credit card. There's something called Melio payments. So Melio payments allows you to, I'm gonna pull my Melio payments up, and I'm still trying to pull up my Facebook ad account too. But what Melio payments will let you to do, oh, that's why I couldn't pull it up. I had to do a two-factor authentication. So let me put this in. That's what Facebook was asking for. Give me 1 second. 8. All right, boom, confirm. So with that, and I'm probably not going to be able to show you guys like it's probably going to look all weird if I just showed it to you. Billing and payments, and then business info, payment methods. Here we go. And I'm going to show you guys two things. Here it is. So it might be kind of hard for you guys to see this, but if I were to zoom into the camera, you guys can see right here, maybe you can see that my credit limit with Facebook is $250,000, guys. You can see that. And I'm about to pay them another $28,000, and that's how much I have available credit right now. This is another way that you can start building credit. But the other thing is, like I was just breaking down, like if you want to leverage like one of your cards to do that, like I want to say, I've got my cards over here. I use this American Express card, or I'm using my Chase Ink card because those cards will give me the most cash back, right? These cards will give me like 1.5% cash back. I mean, it's something stupid. So I'll put all those cards on, and I want to make sure I'm making this clear. Melio payments.com. And what they'll do is they'll allow you to sync your credit card to their platform, and then they'll pay the invoice on your behalf via ACH if that's what the vendor requires. But they're really drafting the account. You're drafting your credit card. They're charging your card, and then they're sending ACH via their platform. And let me try to log in. I'm having trouble logging in here. All right, perfect. So I'm gonna come right here, and then I'm gonna hit cancel, and then I'm just gonna show you guys some of my previously paid ones. So you guys can see this. So I'm always, number one, using different accounts. So you can see $15,000 invoice to Facebook, $12,000 invoice, $19,000, $32,000, $26,000 invoice, right? $9,300 invoice. I was trying to break up the cards. $8,300, $16,000. But all of these are to Facebook, and I've been doing this for about 2 years now. All of these are paying Facebook, and I leverage my credit cards to do that. And I use Melio Payments because when you get on Facebook Invoice, and just so I'm clear, you can't pay with a credit card, right? So I just gave you guys a lot of game.